Hello YouTube, it's your girl Mikatoofancy, and as you can tell, I am finally here with a makeup tutorial. I figured why not make my first tutorial about my favorite person and my favorite music video right now. I mean, it kind of just goes hand in hand. So anyway guys, if you're interested in seeing how I recreated Rihanna's work, part 1 of her video, then keep watching y'all. Alrighty guys, so to start this look off, I'm going to just go ahead and start off doing my eyebrows. I use my Bhcosmetics brow palette to do my eyebrows. If you guys want to see an eyebrow tutorial, we'll definitely make one for you. So now I'm just going into my Bhcosmetics 60s palette, and I'm going to use the brownish red eyeshadow. I'm going to apply that in our crease, higher area of our crease, all the way down to our eyelid. That eyeshadow is actually going to be the fourth eyeshadow on the second row. And I'm going to go into that gold eyeshadow that's right next to it, and I'm going to apply that with a flat brush right on the lower eyelid. I actually want that gold to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to go into my Carli bybel palette by Bhcosmetics, and I'm going to use my gold highlighter and gold eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that right where we applied our gold eyeshadow previously from our 60s palette. And just to clear up any sharp edges, I'm going to pick up that same brush that we used in our crease, blend that sucker out. Now it's time for glitter. I'm going to pick up my NYX glitter primer with a flat brush. I'm going to apply that primer right where we applied our gold eyeshadow. And now I'm going to go into my Bhcosmetics glitter, loose glitter in gold. I'm going to apply that right where we applied that primer. We're going to do the same thing for the other eye. This Bhcosmetics glitter is a great alternative to MAC's 3D glitter. It's way more affordable, guys. So I'm just going to add some more definition to my eyes. So I'm going to go into my Bhcosmetics 70s palette, and I'm going to go into that brown eyeshadow, and we're going to put that right in the center of our crease. That's going to help blend out our crease where we applied our glitter and just give more definition to our eyes. So now I'm going to apply some black liquid eyeliner and give myself a simple baby wing. Nothing too crazy, guys. This eye look is super duper easy. Not like anybody can do it. So now I'm just going to go into my lashes, which is I'm going to use my Ardell Glamor lashes in 113 with my Duo Lash Glue, and I applied my lashes off camera. And now it's time to color correct our face, guys. We're going to use your concealer. We're going to just color correct any dark areas of our face before we apply our foundation, just to give a flawless look. So I'm using the LA Girl concealer in orange. Actually, used a little bit too much, but we're going to make it work. And I'm just going to conceal any dark areas of my face. My dark area usually is around my mouth. And I just want to apply a little bit underneath my eye because I want a really bright under eye area for this look. So I'm going to use my beauty blender and blend out where we used our color corrector. And now we're going to pick up our foundation. The foundation I will be using is my Loreall True Match Foundation in W8. I'm going to warm that up on the back of my hand, apply a little drops of foundation on my face with my finger, and then I'm going to use a damp beauty blender, which is actually a little bit softer than a beauty blender we used before, and we're going to just blend out that foundation. I like to use a damp beauty blender and a softer beauty blender when applying my foundation and concealer, because I just feel that it just allows everything to blend a lot easier. And the softer beauty blender gets into all the creases of your skin opposed to just the hard, flat ones. So once we get that foundation nice and even, then we are going to highlight, guys. The highlighter that I'll be using today is the LA Girl concealer in the color Cool Tan. And I'm going to just use that to highlight under my eye area as well as my the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and the top of my lip. After we have applied our highlight, I like to go ahead and blend that out with the same beauty blender that we used previously. I just like to flip it to the other side so we make sure we don't get anything muddy from our foundation in our concealer. So we're just going to blend out that concealer. Make sure there's not any harsh lines. And what I typically like to do after I put my concealer down, I usually like, well, my highlight concealer down, I usually like to use my MAC Prep and Prime pen in Bright Forecast and go over where I just want the most brightness, but I'm actually all out of that, so I'm going to use another LA Girl concealer in the color Medium Beige as alternative, and I'm going to just put that where I want the most brightness. So just really in the center of our face, right under our eyes, and the bridge of our nose. And a little bit above our lip. And then we're going to just blend that out again. After we have blend out that highlight, most people like to go ahead and use their contour, but I typically like to go ahead and set my concealer. So I'm going to pick up a wedge sponge and my Ben-Nye banana powder, and I'm going to apply that right where we applied our highlight. So right under our eyes, the bridge of our nose, forehead, upper lip, and chin. And the reason that I like to use a wedge sponge opposed to a brush to apply my Ben-Nye banana powder is because it is a lot easier to control. You won't have so much fallout on your face, and it won't go everywhere. And it helps you use your product. You won't have to soak up so much product in your brush. That's why I like to use the wedge, but whatever floats your boat. If you don't use the wedge, try it out. I promise you it's going to make it so much easier to apply your banana powder. So after we apply that banana powder, I'm going to go ahead and start my contour. The contour color that I'll be using today is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Expresso. I'm going to do 2 thin lines on the sides of my nose. We're going to sculpt out those cheeks. I like to do my jawline and my forehead to give myself a look like I got a fresh tan. Little sun-kissed look. For my nose, I usually like to use my finger to blend out first and then a beauty blender. So now we're going to go ahead and blend out that banana powder. And I'm going to use my Bhcosmetics Sculpt and Glow palette. And I'm going to use that highlighter and with that highlight color that goes underneath your eye. And I'm going to just set my under eye area again with that, and then I'm going to go into that contour color with a sculpted angled brush, and I'm going to sculpt out my cheeks, and I'm going to use a smaller brush to contour my nose as well. Again, this palette is from Bhcosmetics. It's in their Forever Nude collection, and this is in the tone, this palette is in the shade Medium Deep. So now I'm going to use my Bhcosmetics blush palette, and I'm going to use that peachy color, and we're going to just put that right on the apples of our cheeks. So after we got that blush applied, I'm going to use a pencil brush and go back into that brown eyeshadow that we used for the middle of our crease, and I'm going to apply that right on the lower lash line to give more definition to our eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to pick up that Carli bybel palette again, and we're going to use that gold highlighter with the fan brush, and we're going to apply that highlighter right on the highest points of our cheeks. And then I'm going to go into that champagne color that's right next to it and apply that right on top of where we applied that gold highlighter, just for an automatic brighter glow. I mean, who doesn't like to look like a disco ball? And I'm actually going to use that same highlighter and going to highlight my nose. I don't do the whole bridge of my nose, but I like to do the tip of my nose and right in between my eyes. Now we're going to apply some mascara. You can use any black mascara. I'm coating my bottom lashes nice and thick. I want them to be nice and pointed. And now I'm just going to use that mascara and apply that to our real lashes to blend it in with our falsies. Now to our lips. I'm using an NYX lip liner. This is just a retractable lip liner or an eyeliner. I really don't know what it is, but I didn't have a green lipstick. So I'm just going to use this lip liner as a lipstick for this look. And I had to blend out my lip contour, my bottom lip contour. So that's what I just did. And I'm just going to apply that lip liner again, like we did on our top lip, same on our bottom. And I'm actually going to overline my top lip just a little bit. You can do your bottom lip if you like. I really don't need to because my bottom lip is huge. But guys, this really is the finished look. I hope you guys like, and thanks for watching.